The small city of Hazelton in northeast Pennsylvania is an unlikely place to become a front line in the immigration battle, but it is.
We had an influx of illegal immigrants into Hazelton, and we were trying to do something about it because no one else was doing anything about it.
Illegal immigration is destroying the quality of life here in the city of Hazelton.
Latino population was growing, and it was affecting our classrooms. It's hurting the perception of the area, and it's hurting businesses coming in.
But while it's far from our border, it's at the center of our illegal immigration and border security crisis.
In 2006, you had people that were literally U.S. citizens, born and raised in Hazelton, that had Latin surnames, where their citizenship was questioned. What right does one citizen have to tell another to leave and go home?
I supported the 2006 immigration ordinance that Hazelton Council, we passed it, and Mayor Lou Barletta brought it to us. Once we passed the ordinance, the tensions flared up, and they had some protests.
In the past, you never had to change your language. You never had to go in a restaurant and have to have Italian or different type of language. Now you're seeing that happen here with the Latino community. That's the problem. I mean, I know for a fact that there were kids who came over from another country. They didn't know where they were from, and we had to educate those kids, which is a good thing. But we didn't even know if they were, what their medical background was.
2006 became a very difficult time for Hazelton. There was a lot of wounds that were opened. The Latino community felt in a certain sense that they were singled out. There was always a suspicion if you spoke Spanish publicly or you had a Latin surname, perhaps you were one of the so-called illegal immigrants. In 2006, as an example, when my family would visit from Mexico, I'd take them to Wilkes-Barre, which is about 20 miles north of here, to go to the restaurants, because I didn't want to take the chance that somebody might make a comment that speak English, you're in the United States or something silly like that.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. I will build a great, great wall on our southern border.
Yes, I am worried about a Trump presidency. Some of the rhetoric that you hear today and in the general election, absolutely, it's reopened some of the wounds that were healed since 2006. I've actually heard that some people are being told not to speak Spanish again in restaurants or stores.
Donald Trump's going to win Luzerne County. He's going to win the Hazelton area. I'm not really sure how much the Latino community gets involved with the elections, to be quite frank.
Sí se puede, sí se puede. ¿Es porque hay leyes que nos paran o porque nosotros no nos paramos?
This year, the outreach has definitely been more energetic with regard to the outreach to the Latino community from the Democratic Party. With regard to the Republican Party, I really haven't seen much outreach at this point. You actually have large corporations, which are Mexican-owned, employing everybody and anybody. You have a bread plant called Bimbo Bakeries. You have a Mission Tortilla plant, which is Mission Foods, which is also now Mexican-owned. And then you have Wise Potato Chips, and that was just bought out by a Mexican conglomerate last year. And it's kind of ironic that it happened right here in the epicenter of the illegal immigration ordinance. I'm glad it happened.
Well, in retrospect, if I would have been told that this could have cost us $1.4 million, would cost the city, we had to pay that, the attorney's fees. I thought at the time we were doing the right thing at the time, but like I said, in retrospect, I might have not voted for it possibly.